obviously episode 2. You might find it strange. This one's a little bit different.
Cozy.
You're wondering why I'm sitting next to an Oreo. It's not Oreo. It's the Mandem. It's West.
That's a bit harsh.
It's Izzy.
Harsh? It's a bit harsh.
Someone said that I like it.
Away,
I really liked it. I'm sorry, but I really liked
No,
it.
I'm playing.
I really liked it. But special episode. We got my brother, Ahmed.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters.
Wa alaikum salam.
Quickly, bro. Assalamu alaikum. You
Man
lot,
came in on formal and that.
He set pace.
you lot can't chat shit.
A man that
he
says
set
that is ready
pace.
for war.
He set pace.
When I say assalamu alaikum, that sets the tone. Keep it calm.
Keep it humble. Keep it humble.
I got my eye on you, bro.
Before I introduce him properly, innit, yeah, there's only a handful of people, I told you earlier before the show, that can make me act like a 10-year-old again. It's this man over here, bro.
I appreciate
He is
that,
the
my
most
brother.
childish person. No, I'm joking. I can't even say that.
We're all childish on
But
our
no, we
ways.
got Ahmed here, my brother, someone that I have a lot of good conversations with. I've known him for 10 plus. A lot of the boys know him here for various other things. But he's the owner of Afro Organics, beard oil. Love it. How you doing, brother?
Appreciate it, man. Alhamdulillah, I'm good, man. Thank you for having me, man. Before we get into it, I just want to appreciate you guys for bringing me on. Big up. see what you guys are doing. You're like one of the only podcasts I actually lock in and watch every single video.
I appreciate that. I love
Honestly,
Appreciate
man.
that,
Good
man.
conversation, so good to come on.
I don't like this politically correct. I just don't like this for me. This is too sweet and nice.
Maybe in my early 20s, this would have been a different
Like, this is too sweet and nice.
The table.
You don't fuck you, man.
I mean, not capping. You've been one of our biggest supporters even from the jump when we said we were gonna
Facts.
do it.
Facts.
You was like, you know what, guys, whatever you're doing, I love it, and you show man that you like it. So now I appreciate you for that, definitely, bro. But less of the politically correctness.
Yeah, let's go.
Nah, I'm joking. I got a few questions for you because I don't want to ask. So we had a guest before, we had Meeks, and I wanted to ask him. I want to ask you now. Instead of saying who are you and having like a very dull intro, I'm asking you a few questions.
Go ahead, hit me.
Oh, you're putting him in the hot seat.
I'm hitting
Go.
the hot
Seat, boy.
seat. I'm asking you a few questions.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
Just to warm up the room a little bit, warm your mind up a little bit, and see where you go with it, right? So my first question is, what is
You're
your
definitely going to need that.
Yeah, have some water first. Sip some water, brother.
Bismillah.
How many do you reckon I should ask him, Sharp? It's the same one that asked
Hit me with it, man. Let's
Be
go.
nice.
Hit him.
Nice.
He's ready. He's
My
ready.
first one is, what is your idea of perfect happiness?
That silence was too long.
No, do you want me to be honest? The first thing that popped in my head.
Be real.
First thing
Yeah.
popped to my head, yeah. Dying as a Muslim. That's not even me being politically correct. Legit, that's the first thing I said.
I can't even say you're being
Facts.
correct.
Akhirah.
No, he's right though. He's
I
right.
look like a bad man saying that. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So that's your idea of it, right?
Perfect happiness, yeah. Inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your greatest fear? That's my favorite question to ask anybody, by the way.
Not dying as a Muslim.
Oh, that's definitely one of them. 100%.
Nah, that's a cop out.
You got to
That's
flip
a
it.
cop out. That's the minimum.
No, I would say my biggest fear, living a life that I don't want to live. Like, you know how you were talking in an earlier episode, like just doing things because you think it's just right.
Because
It's just you're
that's what's
comfortable with it.
expected.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's,
Talk
I
a
don't
little
want to
bit more
live that
about
life.
it. Expand on that, bro. I like that. Expand a bit more.
Like, see how he was talking about earlier, like people just in marriages that they don't want to be in, jobs they
Yeah.
don't want to be in, or
Yeah.
situations they just don't want to be in. I
Finding the
can't.
way.
My biggest fear is just allowing that to be the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just
No,
every
I
day
hear that.
waking up and just being
Going
okay
through
with
the
like-
motions every
yeah,
single
like, and you're
time.
just completely calm. There's no like
Progression
escape
or
plan,
nothing.
progression.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Just
that's my biggest fear personally.
All right. I like
That's a
that.
good one.
That was off the dome as well. quickly.
Off the dome.
Yeah.
What is your current state of mind?
My current
This is
state
it's a
of
back and
mind.
forth, isn't it?
I'm at a tennis game, you know?
He's trying to hit
Hey, where the umpires?
Yeah, this is tense.
My current state of mind.
Out.
Yeah.
Bro, what's he doing to me, bro?
I want to be different with it.
Hey, this is
I
tense.
want to be
Hey,
different
let the
with
man breathe.
Wait.
Nah,
Ask me one more time.
You're
one more
man
time.
marking.
I'm
no,
trying to
you're
let it
man
marinate.
marking.
What was it?
it. And Herrera. Remember and Herrera against Hazard?
Yeah.
Now, what is your current state of mind?
Well, I just steady, man. Alhamdulillah, just easy, innit?
Now, to be fair, though,
Right, the fact that I would answer that one.
how's
How
you
you, man?
answer
No,
that?
you
To
say
be
you're
fair?
calm. You can say you're like my answer. So my answer. would
What's
be,
your current state of mind?
My current state calm, peaceful.
Elaborate.
If you said
Elaborate. Got
Elaborate.
to that,
Oh,
bro.
I can.
Can
I
you
can.
unpack?
But the thing is, the tennis game is 2 players.
No, go on. Elaborate.
Right.
The umpires can step in.
What, into the pitch?
No, not
Oh,
onto
we
the
got a
pitch, but
pitch
we
there.
can make calls.
And
So
it's,
right now we're making a call and we've
Elaborate.
Wow.
Elaborate.
Evs.
Unpack.
Okay, I can unpack that for
It's
you.
the court, not the pitch. Go on. But go on. As you were.
I love it.
As you were.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
my boy,
you,
know.
it's the seat.
Yeah.
You don't know how way back we got you.
Go on.
Side note, because you just did this, your boy's in London, man.
Oh, have you seen the bills? Have you not seen the bills?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Have you not seen it?
I'm sorry.
Have you seen?
I don't. We're coming back to you.
Astaghfirullah,
So we're
that's
coming
right,
back to you. You just think about your answer.
I got my answer. I'm
But
cool.
because he did this, it triggered my mind.
Nah,
Your boy's in London.
I know he's in London. Obviously, he opened up his new the new restaurant in Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge, yeah.
Well, it's
Have
on
you
my
seen the
bucket list.
Instagram receipts?
It's on my bucket list, but once I saw them Red Bulls,
I beg you.
once I saw them Red Bulls and that,
Red Bulls looking mad.
4 Red Bulls for £44, I said, Subhanallah. I X'd that one off.
It was 2 Cokes for like £19. I had a heart attack, bro. That is.
Nando's is the
If
only
you actually deep it, all
my
he really
brothers.
does is he just dashes a bit of salt on his arm.
On his arm.
Onto your plate. Would you have that from any other person in the street?
I never. I don't even know if his arm's clean.
Bro, Ahmed,
Hairy arm, you know.
I swear
That's
to you.
disrespectful. Like a man to do that is disrespectful. If your weight came to you and done that, that's disrespectful. Bro.
Disrespect,
Even like
bro.
trying to put meat in your mouth is disrespectful.
No, I can
Pause.
never.
That would never happen.
Pause.
I can
Oh,
never
that's
have that.
disrespectful.
Wallahi.
Pause.
That's disrespectful, bro. That's mad.
Yo, what is going
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, go back to your state of mind. This is
Yeah,
good.
go back to the state, man.
Go back to your state of mind.
Getting a bit mad in this.
Let's simmer it down.
Did I answer the question?
My state of mind is absolutely calm, brother.
Yeah, but elaborate.
Elaborate in what sense? I'm happy.
You'll be asking the brother here the same
I'm
question.
looking at you right now,
If
bro.
I'm honest, probably I'll say content. No, I wouldn't say I'm happy yet. I'll say I'm content.
Alhamdulillah.
Say I'm content. So, room for improvement.
Yeah.
But
Always.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Because what is happiness, isn't it? What is happiness?
It's what you make it, bro. To be
It's what you make it. Facts. Yeah. So I think I don't. I'm not unhappy, but I'm not.
like happy.
Yeah,
Well, I feel.
Do you know what I mean? You get me.
feel
I'm not
you.
unhappy,
Trust
but
me.
I'm not my happiest.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a weird one. It's a weird
room for
one. But
improvement,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a weird one. But
Stable.
Steady.
Stable.
I like that.
Thank you. We need something to
Stable.
put in. And let's help the brothers out with the wording. Thank you.
Sharp.
very much. We need more.
I'm excited. I'm excited right now. 'Cause I've got a few things happening in my life right now, and I'm embarked a new journey. So I'm
wanna tell us?
just excited. Episode 6, guys. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's been saying that, yeah.
He's been saying episodes.
Bro, if you don't come with a bang on episode 6, you're
That'll be
killing
my
yourself.
answer for everything. I'll say
Episode
episode
six.
6.
You're killing yourself. If episode 6 don't bang, you're killing yourself.
You're opening
Now
episode
I'm gonna have
6.
my own segment, episode 6.
Hey, my guy. Yeah,
Segment, you know.
I want to know what's her name, bro.
What's her name?
Where'd you go with that, bro?
You know what he's gonna do? You remember Jerry Springer? Hey, you man, remember Jerry Springer at the end when he'll just turn to the camera?
You are not the
just have
father.
his own.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
That's sharp. innit?
Final thought. Final thought.
Final thought.
Zoom in on me.
Sharp's final thought. That's what we need, you
Final
know. We need that one.
We're gonna do that still. I like that.
Sharp's final thought.
Can I do quote of the day at the end of the day?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Can I go into my
today.
little quote
Do
list?
whatever you want.
Well, you can actually do that. If you
We'll
want.
do that for the next episode.
That'll be good. Sharp's final
Yeah,
thought.
well,
Now we'll do quote of the day.
Quote of the day.
I will
yeah.
put like
I've got
some
bare more things
background
that I write down
music,
and I like them, innit?
some
So
slow,
I know
slow
what today's
tempo
like.
background
You
music.
said it to me earlier,
No, I won't do one.
but we'll touch on that later on.
We'll touch base on that one.
Say no.
For who?
I don't know. It's dangerous man here, bro.
No, he said something to me earlier. I think it's going to be the quote of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
We'll discuss that. But anyhow, after your little pitch invasion or court invasion,
Yeah, you go.
bro, what? I'll ask you. I'm gonna ask you 2 more just to get, like I said, warm up.
Hit me.
Where would you most like to live?
Even though I've never been there, Kenya.
Oh, it's
Like
beautiful.
where? Nairobi or Mombasa?
I don't mind, just
Or just
somewhere
in
in
the country
Kenya.
itself?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No west.
I've never been there, but I would love to live there. I just feel like I know it.
I feel like you've been there.
I
Even though I know
haven't.
you're saying you
Yeah,
haven't.
yeah,
Where was
yeah.
you that
You
time
went-
when I was chatting to you?
Ghana.
Ghana, no?
Ghana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
That's
Yeah.
what he done.
I've always wanted to go there. How
You remember
is
that unforgettable music video?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah,
2017.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
man.
He danced with the little
Cold.
Ghanaian kid
Yeah,
to the beach
man.
with the selfie.
Yeah,
I was
man.
jealous of that.
Bro, it's nice.
That was cold.
I was jealous of
And
that.
that
It's
song was
nice,
big
man.
as well when you dropped
Yeah,
it.
trust me.
Yeah, it was
trust
big
me.
back
You know
then.
what's crazy? Yeah, imagine I was on the beach and I just see these kids and I was gonna ask them, hey, like, do you want to dance in the video? But they just asked me, do you have money? And I was like, perfect moment. I was like, I'll give all of you lot money.
Okay, I'll give them a question.
Yeah.
What do you most value in your friends?
Respect. Nothing else. Just respect. I don't expect nothing else.
Disrespect. I like.
Yeah. Just respect. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You guys might as well answer.
What about you? Go on. What was the 2 questions?
No, you answered the.
America, wait, I'm sorry.
Where would you love to live?
I'm sorry, already.
Yeah, no, America. DC.
Wait, why?
We're trying to go DC.
I know exactly why.
Where you trying to go?
You know why?
Where you
There's 2 things.
I want to
We're
hear
gonna
it.
fight sharp.
That's how you know I was so far ahead. I was waiting for you to ask me.
Where do you want to go?
I said America.
No, but where?
I
Where?
don't think I wasn't even planning to ask you. Did you know that?
What?
I mean, you was ready. I wasn't even.
No, I kind of wanted that question.
He rehearsed
Ask
it.
me.
He was-
Go on, go on. Where would you-
America.
America, I really want to go to LA.
America.
LA. You haven't been LA?
Never.
No
I've
way.
been like DC, Atlanta, and that. I really,
Yeah.
really New York.
Yeah,
I
you'd
hate
lose
New
your soul,
York's
bro.
overrated,
LA
but I
is-
really want to go to LA
LA, yeah. LA's the one.
just for the sightseeing.
What about you?
What about you? Don't try to skip.
To
Yeah,
live,
why is he
to
looking
live,
at me?
To live,
Yeah.
to live.
To live.
Yeah, to live, yeah.
We're not talking about holiday. Do you see?
I knew it. I said that as well. I said it, yeah.
Happily. I've been there
Yeah.
many
No,
times.
to
I really
live-
like the
well,
vibe
I'm
there.
gonna
It's
live there
beautiful. I've been there about 6-7 times.
In Hampton.
DC.
DC's
What, in the like,
unbelievable.
last 10 years or longer?
There's a reason he's getting back you, man. Trust me.
So in what period? I just want to know how frequent. In what period? Like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's
He's active.
DC's unbelievable,
Actively
man.
up.
That's miles.
Sometimes I go twice in the year. Yeah, well, don't judge me, guys. But yeah.
No, we're judging you.
Judge him. Judge him.
DC's a great,
Great-
state.
what?
I said this is a great country.
I heard that.
I stopped myself. Yeah.
Hey,
what's her name, bro?
the seat. The something
It's
about
really
the seat.
umpiring
Yeah?
today, well.
There's something about the seat. Yeah, go on.
need to
I
know
don't
her
even
name.
know where I'd live, you know, to be honest. I don't know. Somewhere. I'm trying to, you know what? Come back to me. No, I wouldn't even want to live
No,
in
that's
Morocco.
what I
you know,
was
I'll be
gonna
real
say,
with you,
brother.
yeah.
You can't say
You was
that.
gonna say Morocco.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, you was gonna.
No, I wasn't gonna say Morocco.
Why not?
Well, I thought you was gonna say Morocco.
No.
I said, why not?
Yeah, why not? No, the way you said it was like, no, I ain't gonna say Morocco. Why not? Go on.
Nah,
What's wrong with Morocco?
How dare you, bro?
Me, I don't know. I haven't figured that out. If I'm very honest with you, any answer I give, I'll probably lie. So I don't want to lie. Innit?
Where'd you
Yeah.
like? Where have you said?
You know what it is? I want somewhere that's exotic but away from Western
Yeah,
society.
100%,
But at the same time, not too like somewhere where you can kind of still live with the normal kind of comfort
A
that we're
little
used
bit,
to.
little bit
Yeah.
Western.
Yes, I don't know, but Morocco does tick the bill.
Does,
But
it
obviously,
does.
where it's home for me, I don't see it as a. It's not
I
exciting.
don't know. I've been there once, so I'd like to go there again, maybe to
Where's that?
see Morocco.
Okay, where did you go?
I can't even tell you. Still, it's time ago.
You sure you went?
Brother, nah, I went.
I've never forgot a holiday.
Nah, Marrakesh.
You're lying. You haven't been. You know what I'm saying? You hasn't been.
Well, you can forget holidays if you take frequent ones. You get me?
Hey, easy now. Easy now.
Big spender.
Come
Big
on,
spender.
big papa.
What about you? Where would you live?
If I could eat the food, Tokyo.
To live.
Yeah. I love Tokyo, but I just can't eat the food, like all that seafood. I can't do any of that.
I hear you.
But Tokyo itself, obviously, I used to like anime as a kid, like Dragon Ball Z, all that kind of stuff.
Knew that.
I've never,
Lie to me.
bro, never.
No,
watched it.
no, the kid
Dragon
one.
Ball
See,
Z,
like,
yeah.
So what we had obviously had Pokemon not anime, but Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, the first one. I used to like that stuff, innit?
Digimon.
Even remember the CNX Cartoon X.
Yeah.
It's like when we were 13, 14. But anyhow, I liked it. Saw a bit of Tokyo and I liked it. But like I said, the travel's too far and I don't do sushi and that kind of like seafood.
I think they've got more than just sushi.
Yeah, that's good.
What else they got there? bro?
You
Like,
living
I
in
mean,
the whole
what else
country
they
to
got there?
sushi,
They
bro.
got chicken.
After this, we need to chat to him.
There's not
man.
halal.
Wallah, billah.
There's not halal.
We need to
Oh, yeah, if you're seriously down, wallah, let's go.
I'm sure
'Cause
there's
I've always wanted to go to
I
Tokyo.
don't
Halal
think there's.
places in Japan.
I don't
It'll be
think
very
there's any country
No, they will.
that don't have Muslims living there.
Yeah.
But it'll be a
And if
small
there's
amount.
Muslim, there'll be halal. Let's,
But, okay, you've been in Sweden.
it might be a very
How
yeah,
hard, okay, not to go, how hard was it to find halal food in Sweden, bro? Be real.
Not hard, wallah.
yeah, not that hard.
Wallah, not hard, bro.
Yeah, it
Those
wasn't
are
hard.
The grillins, bro. The
Forget the Mali and forget Rinky being in places that in general when you go further out to like the cities and that.
Yeah,
grillins.
You
They
weren't
call
asking,
it.
bro.
Wallah, bro. They call it grillins.
Grilled, yeah, you weren't asking.
Man said you weren't asking.
Oh,
You say Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. But what I'm trying to say, Tokyo, if there's halal food there, it'll be very, I'm assuming, be very low anyhow. They're like a Buddhist, I think they're Buddhist over there, innit, or something.
I
Something
don't
like
even know.
Whatever, but yeah, it'd be hard. But that's where I would like to go. In terms of
I think
state.
you'd fit in Tokyo still.
Average height wise, yeah, they're very.
Spicy.
Hey, set him up.
That was an alley, wallah.
Set him up. Set him up. But I rate you though. You saw it coming. and you
saw
went
it coming,
with I rate that. I
wallahi.
rate that. I rate that. Fair play. Fair play.
Bro, listen, this is a war zone.
Yeah.
Feel me, like, there's man that are war. But
I'm
gonna
waving the
switch
white
up a
flag.
little
I'm a
bit.
guest.
Yeah, nah,
Now we're gonna switch up any one of the.
Brother, anybody can get it on the show.
There's no guest. There's no nothing.
Your time will
Yeah,
come.
no.
But your time will come. But what I was gonna talk about, you really was one of the main reasons you're on the podcast is we had a conversation. We was like, so me and Ahmed always like we talk quite regularly anyhow, and sometimes quite far away, but it's always a great conversation to
It's
have.
always love.
Like always love and always good. It was talking about not belonging here, right? Like as in us lot living in this country and your ideas of wanting to move and live abroad because you don't feel like you belong here. So what I'm asking is, because that intrigued me enough to be like, yo boys, and we need this episode on, like this would be big, right? Why do you feel like that, bro? Like in terms of belonging, or what did you mean by that? To expand.
Look, living here is like you get the best opportunities. Alhamdulillah, you're not living like suffering under any sort of regime, but like planning your future, putting your blood, sweat, and tears into living here, I think is a myth, man. This country's never gonna respect us. I think personally. Like
in what sense? Like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean in terms of us being immigrants coming here and coming from a civil war, or do you mean in general just because it's expensive to live here anyhow? Like, just forget anything else. Financially, it's almost impossible to survive and flourish here unless you're, you got the hustler mentality and you got opportunity that busts. But what angle are you coming from? The immigrant side of like being here, not like what side?
Just like society, like racism, like not really getting opportunities. Not to say that this is what I'm going through, but it's there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think
it's quietly there, especially in this country.
I went African, there was no racism, fam. It's first time, like, I've never had to think about like.
Talk a bit more about
in your home
on the phone a lot more. Like, tell me about the difference in that, because that was crazy how you described it. About, like, just how different it was for you.
Yeah, I think I went to Somalia 2007, so I was like 17. Like, that might show my age still. I'm 31, but yeah, grown ass man. But yeah, I went 2007, and obviously I was a bit younger, so I didn't really have an adult experience. But when I went Ghana like 2017, and I went 2020, just before the lockdown. Waking up and seeing black people everywhere is a different feeling, you know. You're seeing the posters, everyone's black business owners. It's just so much thriving. I'm just like, raw, this is where I need to be. But then you come back here and then you get that little bit of a sense of, like, you know, there's some sort of systematic racism happening here. You know what I'm saying? We all come from certain areas. We know what's going on, bro.
100%.
Let's be honest.
I can't, because not to go back and forth, because what I liked about when we spoke about that was, bro, like, imagine being somewhere where you're not a minority. The idea of that's kind of like, if you deeper, we have been a minority majority of our lives. Like, we're never the majority in it. I think the first time I've been a majority was playing for like my team, which was a Somali team at the time, where literally you had only one Albanian guy, and that was different because everything was nice, the vibe was nice. But imagine being in a working environment or like growing up in that, how different it would be. And obviously that comes back to like you going Ghana. How shocked were you when you went there, and you were? The news perpetuates that obviously Africa's broke.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, everyone is robbing everyone. You can't. But you obviously saw a different light. How was that? Like, just the shock value of that.
I wasn't surprised with me, to be honest with you. It was beautiful, man. Like, people are actually living real life out there. Big houses, like they've got workers in the house, you've got drivers. You know what I'm saying? You got cooks. You can actually, the quality of life is so much better.
Different.
Yeah,
it's not
like,
what they portray here.
See here, yeah, you get the money, you can get sick opportunities, you can get a good career and that, but in terms of quality of life
is dead.
Like, we're gonna do go out and get a mortgage? Like, realistically, is any one of us gonna go out and get a mortgage?
No chance.
So if we already know these things, like, you know what I'm saying, not to say that I've already got it figured out or anything, I'm saying if we know these things, like, what's going on?
Why do you feel like we're stuck here though? Because I feel like a lot of people have.
We're complacent, man. We're complacent. This is comfortable, bro.
Yeah,
this is comfortable. We've got the material.
Is it comfortable though, like for us, like
for us it is.
We don't speak about it, right? We don't speak about like everything surface level. Like most chats us might have in general, day to day is surface level. Not because people don't want to be deep, bro. You're working, you got family, you ain't got time to be like expressing your feelings to everyone, innit? But we don't really talk about the fact that most people do suffer here because there's bills to pay, there's overdraft, there's all of this. There's kids to feed now. Like, we have children.
But it's home for you though.
No, but then
you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere.
What does that mean though, bro?
It's always going to be home.
Have
you ever been on a long holiday?
Long as
I've been on a long holiday before.
And you want to come back?
And then after I'm like,
yeah, I want to come back
to get back because London is England is all you know, bro. You've
I
grown
know.
up here. You've
My longest
every.
long, but
Were you born here?
No.
Okay, when did you come back?
But I'm more or less. I came here when I was 1.5.
Then
Goodness.
Still home for him though. Come on, still home. No, I'm playing.
all you know.
I love that, bro.
But you know, Evs, you know what I was gonna say though, yeah.
Oh, bro.
I was listening when you were saying you say here like people are struggling. They got, and I agree.
Potentially, I'm not everyone.
Yeah, not everyone, but we're focusing on that part, right? If you move anywhere else,
It's not like that.
no, there's also people there struggling. It's just we're not putting ourselves in that position, but we are putting ourselves in that position for the UK side, if that makes sense.
You're right, but we're not
So,
handicapped.
for
by what we
example,
are.
like let's say if I go Morocco now,
Yeah.
if I'm going with what I'm earning here, then yes, I'm gonna be on the upper
Upper side.
upper side of
scale,
upper
yeah.
scale.
Upper weight, yeah,
But
yeah.
if we're going with nothing, then you're also now gonna be struggling just in Morocco or
the same
just
way,
in
mate.
wherever.
Just the same way,
So
yeah.
is it
You
really
say
a
you'd
better?
rather struggle here.
Yeah, because at least here, if you got kids, your kids are gonna get a way better education.
Of course, you get benefits.
Free education, free healthcare. Back there, you got to pay for everything. So maybe you might be better off here, which is why maybe some people would want to stay here.
Yeah.
If you've got money or you're able to have an income that will propel you to have a better life, then yeah, probably moving abroad, you will see the benefits, the maid, the car, you know what I mean? Like, but if you ain't got that,
it goes without saying,
maybe
you
that's
can't
why it's
afford
better to
it.
stay here. If you ain't got that kind of
See what it is though, bro. Yeah, I deserve. For me personally, I think I deserve sunlight every day.
100%.
I need to see a beach. I need to
Is
see
there what difference? Yeah.
Sunlight.
sunshine.
Yeah.
I need heat.
See London in the summer and London in the winter. Everyone knows it's two different
In the
cities.
summer, it's one of the best cities in the world.
Best cities in the world, bro. And it goes to sunlight, like you're saying, like the weather.
Yeah.
But
If we're lucky.
so you know, like your plan is to move, right?
Inshallah.
One day, inshallah.
Yeah.
Have you done anything, or do you have a plan in place?
Yeah,
like, that you
inshallah.
wanna-
Yeah. Just something. Just thoughts to paper right now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But you got
Inshallah, long
Well, you're
term.
putting your seeds
Inshallah.
in to get to that position.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what
I'm
it
not
is.
gonna lie, man. I grew up here, obviously in London my whole life, East London. Alhamdulillah, felt like home. It was safe, but it was fucked at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if I want to have kids, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't want them going
We
through
don't
half
raise them
of.
here.
Half
yeah.
of what, yeah.
I don't want to go through half of whatever I've had to go through or people I know have to go through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
100.
I'm not on that, man.
Well, sometimes-
But then is the grass always greener?
No, but I think to myself sometimes some parents
But
that
the
come
question is, do you know? Unless you try, how would you know?
Yeah, it's true.
I think I don't think there's any grass on any other side. You are the grass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, fam, you will flourish. You know what I'm saying?
I
Inshallah.
really
So,
like that one.
yeah, man.
Where's your
I'm gonna add it later.
Yeah.
He's,
Sharp thoughts.
he's got you know about his list of quotes in it.
I didn't know that.
He's got a hall of fame of quotes that he likes. He's gonna write that down. That's hard. But that's the truth, though. But you know, don't you,
100% added that. I really like that.
don't you think some parents now probably think I was better off staying home, despite like for Somali Civil War, I was better off keeping myself there with my kids because when I came here,
You know,
I
all
was
right,
left
cool.
with them.
Let's all think about.
They flee the war, bro.
No,
Let's say there wasn't a war
now,
though.
okay.
Let's
Let's
say
they
there
feel
wasn't.
like they were better off not doing that at all. Obviously, it's hindsight.
I don't know, because look,
Not all
the
of
only
us,
way
I don't
you
think.
can,
This is the better
the only
decision.
way realistically you can gauge that is look at your family who are still there that haven't left. Have they succeeded and are they flourishing? If they are, then there's a chance that your parents would have. If they're not, then your parents made the right
But
decision.
I think
to
the
come here.
difference is, bro. Yeah, we have the knowledge and we have. You see, like London.
No, we as in because we were the kids. But I'm
Exactly.
saying the parents.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think they are better off coming here. Personally,
100%.
and not even
I
because of
agree with-
war.
I'm-
Not even because of a war.
I'm
Just
really
because
paying,
of
like, I'm really
Yeah.
paying devil's advocate. If you
Yeah.
ask my situation, bro, I was way like I came here with just my mom and my sisters. You get it? There was no,
Yeah.
everyone else is dead. Like you know what I'm trying to say, we came here for that. So I'm fully pro being here because it was life or death. But for some people that bear in mind, the war didn't affect every single person.
Yeah, of course, yeah,
Some
that's-
people left because the timing of it, like this might affect us later on. I need to get out now. Hence why you have different. For the Civil War, people leaving in '91. Some people left '95. Some people left early 2000s. I went to like Holland, and there's difference of emergence in, right? What I'm saying is, not some parents think to themselves, like, cool, I should have really stayed there because, like, I got 3 of my youths in prison, 2 of them are trapping.
Trust me.
My daughter, I haven't seen it in years because she's at the yard. Like these things, because then Westernism came in. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear that. I
And
hear
then,
what you're
like,
saying
even,
with
like,
that one.
This is another like a topic we'll have for later, but like the dilution of deen. The longer you're here, the less the idea of religion goes away a little bit. Because then we become like, for me, everyone praying was such a norm when I was like 11, 12. Everyone going to Ahmed, which is like Quran lessons, was a norm. It's not that no more because slowly,
not the norm
the religion mixes with Westernism. So for us lot as immigrants, we're seeing that firsthand. Us lot, especially our age group, see that firsthand because we're just before just before technology burst into the internet, and just after in terms of it being a social explosion. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I remember life on a telephone box.
Trust me.
Do you get me? Like football games without WhatsApp groups, where man had to like call the captain up and say, "Yo, like we lived a different lives and we lived 2 different lives." So I get that going back home, we might be kings because he said we're the grass, so we could be the change in it. And then more of us go back, then the economy boosts because we're starting to bring ideas and businesses into it.
I think
Like,
that's
next
slowly
question is why-
happening, though.
Huh?
I think that's slowly happening back
do
home.
you think so?
100%.
No, without that, I think Ghana opened my eyes to that because
100%.
I think Somaliland more like, obviously, like Somaliland more than Somalia for obvious reasons. Is like Hargeisa, for example, is like booming right now, and then Bur'a's
I know a
booming
lot
as
of people
well.
that moved back, man. Built businesses over there.
Yeah, a lot of people. Shout out to Emilio Studios. He had a Snapchat where he's basically in Hargeisa, like he's in the capital Somaliland.
I've seen it, yeah.
And you see it, and he
just goes around to all the
Bro,
hotels.
It's not what you think it is. It's better than whatever you perceived, your conception, like you
me.
perceived of that place, of like Africa or like Somaliland, it is 20 times. Like there's nice chicken shops and like peri chicken shops,
Yeah,
bro.
trust me.
Mad pieces. I'm because I've never been like since I've come, I've not gone back. Right, I was astounded by that.
Yeah, you need to go.
I need to go. I want to take my wife, my son there, right?
Yeah.
But my question is to relate it to is why do you think we don't go back in our numbers? Because I don't think you're the only person that feels like this.
Yeah.
That's why it intrigued me so much. Like a lot of people feel like that. They feel like I want to get out of here. Some people, maybe not Africa, they want to go Saudi. So a lot the ones that lead more into the religious side of things, like they want to finish the Quran. They're like, I'm getting out of here, going Saudi. And we all have friends here that have gone. Like you went Saudi, right? You worked out there for a year, innit?
4 years.
4 years. 4 years. I'm trying to say 1 year.
1 year.
Brush it off.
Yeah,
I know
bro.
That's a bad guy.
Is that your-
Don't worry, it's fine.
I was hoping he was going to say 4 months. I was going to hit him.
That's in 4 months.
I was hoping you were like, nah, it's 4 months. I was going to hit you, but
But you know what
clearly I got it
though?
wrong.
I hear what you're not saying, yeah, but there's problems everywhere you go.
100.
And even like using Saudi as an example,
Yeah.
when I went there were so many things that was jarring, man, that I thought, I wish it was like the UK. Like things like you go into a bank, you walk in, and then depending on who's serving you, if he can be bothered or not, he'll tell you, system's down, tomorrow inshallah.
That will get me
Bro,
vexed.
and that's going on for 2-3 days, and you're getting vexed. You're like, bro, I just want to like deposit money or whatever you want to do. It's just like, that would never happen here.
Tomorrow, inshallah.
Tomorrow, inshallah. Like, it just can't be bothered. Like,
You know
it's
them
a-
inshallahs that just
it's-
don't
yeah,
happen.
like, it's,
Yeah, inshallah.
just go, innit?
Leave me alone, man.
Leave me alone. Like, allow
My
me.
job hard.
And
I'm with you
it's
on
a slower, like, where we're so used to this 100-mile-an-hour lifestyle. When you go to a life they're living on 40 miles an hour, you can feel the difference.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I prefer that 100 miles an hour, and maybe that's because I've been
You like the
conditioned.
chaos, yeah.
Maybe that's because maybe I've been conditioned on that, and I need to come out of that and become like them. But
London's, if you take a step out of London, London's a wild.
I hated
Oh, it's
that.
fucking
There was no
fucked.
urgency.
It's a real wild.
But I hated it. I hated the fact that they had no urgency. That was one of the biggest things. Like if you ask most of the boys, they'll tell you the same thing. There was no urgency.
You know why?
out
You're
there.
right. Yeah, when I went to Ghana, I went just before coronavirus
Yeah.
kicked off.
Yeah, I remember when you went.
Bruv, I
yeah.
went beginning of January. You know, like I think January. Yeah, and then while I was
When life
there,
was normal.
life was normal,
Yeah.
bro. Like there was no coronavirus. Everyone was
Yeah.
just living life, and then at some point, obviously, just coronavirus. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro,
But are they the same? Are they very like laid back?
oh my god,
Like, we'll do it tomorrow.
Super laid back.
What was the difference geographically from like the poorer areas to where you were staying? Because where you were staying was really nice.
Yeah.
Like-
The poorer areas, don't ever get it twisted, bro. Is beyond.
How
poor.
far was it though?
Like,
How close is
you don't really have to go far, like in certain places. Don't get me wrong.
Do
a
they
lot.
mix? Like the two worlds? Like the
Yeah,
poor
yeah,
and the-
without a doubt, without a shadow.
I
of
think
a
a lot
doubt.
of
It's
places
just,
in Africa
yeah,
like
man.
that.
Yeah.
I like the calmness.
There's a lot
man.
of
I've been around
Yeah.
Asia, like, I've been
Somalia's
Thailand,
like that.
Bali. I've never been Africa.
Nah, Somalia, even when I went to Somalia, I saw some unbelievable places. I was gobsmacked, bro.
Yeah,
and
just like, bro,
like
people are
before I
living
went out there, before I went out there, like I went there end of 2019, and like I was skeptical to go. I didn't want to go because obviously you grow up hearing
Oh, that was Mogadishu.
all the madness about Somalia and this and that, and in my mind I was a bit like, I don't want to go. And even the night before we flew out, I actually nearly stayed. And my mum was like, just go, it's your hometown, like go have a look, like you get. So when I jumped on the plane, I can ask some of the boys that are back standing there, like the first 3 days I kept saying, oh, this is gonna be long, man, this is gonna be long. I kept moaning, like every 2 seconds I kept moaning. Even when I landed at the airport, obviously because I fly to America, so they landed at the airport now, and my man's saying, yo, I'm gonna stamp your passport. I kicked off the biggest fuss. I said, I'm going back home. The whole airport came, the whole, like, yeah, because we went there for football, innit? But in America, like, America changed their laws now.
But if they would have
But
seen the
if
stamp,
if
Them
there
times
was a
you could've-
stamp, sorry.
yeah,
If
it
there
would've
was
been-
Speaking
a
about
stamp on
America.
my passport, I would have been done. Because I
This
go
guy's
American
on
now.
job.
yeah, they're gonna think, what you
So
doing?
I said to
DC.
them, no, I'm not coming into the country. The organizers are going crazy. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's coming around me saying, like, chill, man, let them just. I said, no, I'll go back on this plane right now. I was like a 2-year-old. I was a 2-year-old. I was saying, no, I threw all my toys out the pram. Then they sort of allowed it. So we went into the country, and then I was like, you know, when you hear all these things, so it's already in your mind. So in my mind, I just had negative. So I came and we sat down. As soon as we got on the bus, I had my phone out. Imagine I brought my phone out to take, I'm shocked. So this is like, I've never been, since I was a baby the last time I went. So I went there now and I'm bringing out my phone to record. And I'm seeing like army trucks and tanks and machine guns everywhere. I'm saying,
Were you being chaperoned like by this?
yeah, we've been chaperoned. So imagine as I'm doing this, There's a guy. I came to the mirror on my bus and it's like, "Yo, big man, bring me that phone." I looked at him. I said, "No, bro." Then another guy came with the AK. "Yo, give me that phone." I said, "Take it." I said, "No, I never said take it."
What are you saying?
Wallah.
Hey, he unlocked it for him. Man unlocked it, so there you go.
Wallah, you can even
Man,
ask. I said, "Nah, bro." So why am I giving you? I wasn't.
With the thing?
The guy's got a gun here saying,
The rifle?
saying, "Yeah, give me your phone."
What is he? Wait. Man, is he just a normal guy?
Army,
Or army?
army generals,
Recording,
army
innit?
people. And then
Yeah.
the lady that brought us here, like, bad them up and said, "What do you mean? Like, this is his first time in this country. Let him take pictures." They said, "No, it's a military base. Like, we don't want people recording, yada, yada, yada." I said, "Brother, I'll delete it right now, bro." I said, it's not a thing for me. I can't give you my phone.
They don't
My
rap.
man is standing goes,
Sharp,
it's
Flushing,
like gibberish.
he was there.
They don't rap.
On our last day.
On your last, you was in the city, innit?
On our last day, but it wasn't
the
near
country,
where
sorry.
we were, yeah. But back to what I was saying, bro, it was beautiful. There's times when we went there and I was like, I can't believe this is my, like, it was mad that I couldn't believe that this is my hometown.
This is not what you thought it'd
I
be.
said,
Yeah,
this is
man.
unbelievable.
Like, would you move back?
Yeah, I'd love to.
No, I don't. think
Not yet, but I'd love to in some time. in the
I don't
future.
think
I agree. Yo.
You was
Not yet. I'm not gonna lie. and
I don't
say-
think you ever will. I'm not
You
gonna
reckon?
lie.
I don't think it
would
will.
Too westernized still.
Not for good. Not for good.
The
Nah.
viable option. Or
Might
even like
be,
back and
you
forth.
are.
Would you ever be
Yeah,
the type of person who's
definitely. Yeah, I'm planning to I've got a family house there, but I want to get my own little place.
Your own spot, yeah.
Not from the city I'm from,
Yeah.
because I feel like that's too dead. I can't lie. But
It's writ off his end, fam.
yeah,
I was
but
going to say that's too dangerous.
nah. It's lovely.
I said that's dead.
It's dead. No, it's lovely. It's not even like it's not.
What we
it's
trying
not
to do? Like get a little beach house or?
Yeah, no, just like I want to like Marrakesh or somewhere like that where you can have a little yard whenever you want to kind of
vibes.
leave. Yeah, no, whenever you want to leave here.
Vibes.
No, not even for vibes, because just whenever you want to leave England and go somewhere like you're saying with good weather,
Yeah.
it's a 3-hour flight. It's not like there's a lot of positives in it. But
Yeah.
to live there, no, I wouldn't live there. I'll be real with you. I wouldn't want to live there.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I actually love living here. This place is lit, fam. But I'm just saying, long term, I'm like,
Yeah, because we're at the age now where long term.
Yeah, man, I'm just like,
whatever
this
you're doing
place-
now is going to be.
look how things are right now. Currently,
Yeah.
the whole state of the country, the leader, bro, it's a fucking joke. It is a joke.
Yeah,
I feel like
calamity still.
I feel like the world we're living in right now is like things you would have seen in a film, like as kids. Oh, we'd only see that in films, but it's actually happening in real life, and we're just so normalized, just going about our days.
You know,
It's become
you know, this place, what London reminds me of more now. Like if you play GTA, it's more like GTA now. Like it's so.
Do you know what I call actually London? Streets of Rage. Remember that game?
Yeah,
That's what it is right now.
Axel.
Streets. Trust.
You know about Axel?
Bro, them two man
My
just
guy.
ready to start
Yeah,
feasting
yeah,
man up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit old school, bro. So
There's 1 year between us two, bro.
yeah,
But you came when you were 16, man.
Yeah, you came in like 2005.
I fell into that one. I fell into
That game was out.
This guy is going by the neck.
Nah, I don't even know why I'm onto him as well.
I have no idea either.
I
But
don't know. I thought it's the
I
seat.
left
It's
that
the
one,
seating.
he hit me with
It's the
it.
seating.
I can actually imagine myself like mad
With these two,
fresh
they're rubbing off on me.
Huh?
These two are rubbing off on me, man.
Sharp, cool. This guy's
No, he's been alright. He hasn't said nothing. He's loaded. I know he's got ammo. He's got ammo in there. He's waiting for his
It's
chance.
the energy. But what I was gonna ask is, cool. We're talking about going Africa or not even Africa, just going abroad specifically. Yeah,
outside of here.
There. You can't just go down and work there.
That's what I'm
I would
saying.
assume you'd have to start up like a business.
Yeah,
so
you've
would
got
you
to
like
go
have
with
any
a
ideas
plan.
of what kind of businesses, how you would get into it? Like even because there might be 18-year-old now watching this that are thinking, I don't want to go university and I don't feel like I belong here. Because I think it's like the identity issue. I wouldn't say it's a big thing because everything's a big thing then, but it's something that's definitely on the surface of some people. They don't feel like they're from here. Yeah. How would you navigate opening up a business abroad, or what kind of ideas would you have in your head, or whatever really?
I think you'd have to get your feet on the ground first, man. You'd have to go there. You can't really call shots from somewhere you've never been. You don't know. You have to actually go out there, speak to people, get to know what's going on. If you actually want to put in the work, that is, anyway.
You got to put in the work. I think like most people I know that's not successful, but like are really growing their businesses, especially ones that went to like Somaliland. They're there regularly. Yeah. Like you can't just lead it to your uncle because he might just rob all the money you got. And
100%.
It's a fact. That's
What shop?
really
Shop
happens.
is gone, man.
Bro, I know the guys that were
What
doing
shop? What money?
What money?
Remember,
Furthermore, who are you?
Who's your uncle? Trucking in Somalia, people were like sending trucks back home or like buying them. Bro, the amount of man that stupidly bought new trucks, from what I'm hearing anyhow, they're giving it to their family, like their cousins or their uncles. They're stripping it for parts and selling the parts off. Them man are finally going back there for like a holiday to see how the business is booming. They didn't see like an empty shell of a truck, bro. Like them parts are gone for sale.
Strip like that.
Yeah, bro. But that's like,
People are hungry, man.
But that's
Hungry,
the volatile nature of specifically Africa more so of living abroad. Is like if you haven't got boots on ground, forget about it. So for anyone that's thinking of moving abroad, you gotta be logistic with it as well, bro. But like
Just to
business
touch on
wise,
what you were saying earlier,
Go on.
like business wise, during the lockdown, I started a business, Afro Organic, beard oil and that.
proper things still.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, man, got it up and running, and then
I got a
bro,
question for you as well after that. Go on.
yeah, and then I don't know, man, it just hit me. I was like, do I really want to stay here? So it made me kick back from like the whole business thing. I'm gonna go back to it inshallah at some point, but I'm not.
What,
gonna,
here or abroad? Like, would you just?
I'm gonna decide, man. You know what it is when it comes to this whole business thing. I'm not gonna do something that anyone expects of me. Yeah, man. I don't care what anyone expects.
It's your vision.
I
innit?
want to do it if it gets to a point where it's not fun, it doesn't interest me, I'm gonna stop doing it. And guess what? I'm gonna be on some other shit. I'm gonna go do something else. That I enjoy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just know, alhamdulillah, at some point I'll make something of it. Afro Organic showed me that it's possible. That's the first business I've ever started
You're
in my
really good
life.
with that
Got
as
it
well.
registered. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
But
You put a lot of work at, like, from a marketing point of view. You put your face out there with that product. I like
yeah,
it.
but that's the easy
liked
part
it.
for me, man.
it's on Insta, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Insta, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of just on pause
Okay,
right now,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
So there's no point even.
You're like a beard connoisseur.
Yeah,
personally.
thank you, man. So look, mashallah.
Who now? Out of the
no,
three,
no.
who's got the best beard here, bro?
I'll be real.
West Side.
I'm
no,
voting
All of us here,
bottom
arms.
Oh yeah,
Mashallah.
what's
Then
that?
after arms,
Mashallah, to
is West Side.
After arms, yeah.
I like Alam
What do you mean?
Bad.
What do you mean? West Side?
Shall I be honest?
better than yours.
What, the Beard Champions League?
Beard
We do it right
No,
now.
you've won it.
No, I'm
Ballon
not
d'Or.
included. I'm not
Ballon d'Or, we know that.
I'm
Ballon
not
d'Or.
included. I'm not included.
Ballon d'Or.
I'm not
No,
included.
you're biased, bro. Go on.
Alright, shall I do it? Yeah, shall I
on,
do it?
bro.
Alright, cool.
Don't play no games either, bro.
Shall I do it from last to first?
No, do it from last to first.
Yeah, I'm last. I just about qualified.
Do you know? No.
About qualified. None of us there. I'm just
Europa
happy to be
League.
here. You know, you're just happy to be here in that.
I'm just happy
I'm
to
just
be
happy
here.
to be here in that. I'm just happy to be here.
He's got a coloured beard. So
Shakhtar
in his
Donetsk.
own league.
I might get a result. I might get one.
The beard is orange as
Yeah, I might get autumn red. Autumn red. That's what we like. Autumn red. I might just about get a result. I'm just happy to be here.
Izzy.
Everyone's gone silent now, innit? These are
You know what
nervous.
it's like? You know when you're
I don't
playing in
like
primary
it, so I
school
don't like
yeah, and the man, there's captains just sitting there, pick me.
Izzy, Evs, Sharp, West Side. Sorry, man. Sorry, that's just me being honest.
He's the
I'll
most.
take second.
He's the most. He's the most.
sorry.
I'll take
I'm
second.
sorry.
I'm not having that.
Why?
Recount that, bro. What
Nah,
you mean?
man.
I got a bet on the shop.
Do you know what it is? I'm gonna.
This thing goes up.
Do you know what I'm gonna
This
do?
thing goes up, bro.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Guys,
Your
I'll
clothes
send you
inside,
some
it's
beard oils, inshallah, innit? I've just
I
got
got
bare
that.
stock
I
in
got
my
that,
house.
bro.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'll re you up in it.
Bro, his thing is hiding. It goes in like that.
Why are you hating, bro? The brother answered.
Do you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do?
right.
Trim the outside.
I've never cut it.
Bro, do that, man. It keeps it healthy, man.
I don't want to cut it. I've never cut it. And I've
Your
been doing
thing-
it for a long time. Well, I've
He's
never,
stubborn,
I've
innit?
never
I
cut
am
it. I've
upset
never
by that,
touched it.
bro.
Sometimes,
I thought it'd be longer, though.
sometimes
It
it's
would
good to
be,
cut
but
it a
I've
little
never
bit, the
touched
split ends.
No, but I'm saying,
so
how
it
come
grows a
even
bit
longer if
more.
you've never
You're
cut
a
it?
beard connoisseur, fam.
Oh,
You know
boy,
your
he
shit,
doesn't
man.
know. I've told him a million times.
Do you know what
He doesn't
inspired
know.
me to do it,
Why?
actually? You know what inspired me to start Afro Organic, bro? I was trying so much shit on
Stuff,
the
yeah.
supermarket. Bro, it's not for our skin and it's not for our hair, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it
100%.
real.
We
And
need to go
I was looking at
back
some of the ingredients, fam. Bare letters, fam. I was like, what's all these letters, fam? Like, what's all this stuff? Like, it's meant to be on my face, but there's just all these
I
mad
can't even
names.
spell
I was
half
like-
the word they put in that stuff. Like half.
Allah.
Like
After 10 letters, I stopped reading, bro. What's
Yeah,
this?
it's a bit much.
Yeah, so it inspired me to do that. So inshallah, on to the next, man.
you know, I'm not happy.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm fuming.
Sorry,
I'm
man.
fuming.
Body language.
I could not.
But I'm
believe-
on
surprised with that. What did you expect? Man like Tokyo. Man like Tokyo. Man like Tokyo.
What did you expect?
Everything comes in small size.
Everything else is what?
I said bite size.
Bite size. BBC bite size.
You lot are no. Listen,
Put on next season. I told you I'll come back.
I told you he had something. He had
Worst
something.
thing
We
is,
need
that
Westwood
is-
bombs.
That is a last minute winner.
Come on.
And I'm not even fuming out.
That was Aguero, right?
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. No, but listen. How sharp though, bro? Why you hating?
Do you know what it is? Do you know what
I'm
it
not
is?
having sharp. I can't lie to you. I'm not
look,
having
Don't be a hater, bro.
I'm not. I don't mind West Side. That's
Don't hate the
that's
player, hate the
proper.
game, man.
Don't
That's not a
accept-
bid,
just
bro.
accept it, bro.
Look, do you know what it is, yeah? He's got some silky thing going on, you know what I'm saying?
What does that mean, brother?
It's wavy, it's texture,
Huh?
mashallah, innit?
You do a
Don't
lot,
get
bro.
me wrong,
And you do
mashallah,
shape ups. I don't even touch, man, and I'm second. Pussy.
Wait.
We're editing out. This is.
Wait.
Man's out here fighting with Izzy, bro. Can we just-
No. I already accepted my fate. I accepted
Nah,
it.
nah,
Who's got the best hair, though?
Oi, hey!
Quiet.
I'm bold.
Quiet, innit?
Quiet, quiet,
Everyone's
quiet.
quiet here. Everyone's quiet here. Everyone's quiet here. Everyone's quiet.
I was never in this
Shakhtar
race.
Donetsk, yeah?
No, then I'm at the bottom.
Ballon d'Or.
On that note,
5 times.
On that note, thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate that.
Nah, love,
I appreciate it.
Nah, love, guys,
my
It's
guy.
not the first or last time. This is gonna be a regular.
You said you're gonna start up the thing again, yeah?
Yeah, inshallah.
We'll plug the name as well.
Yeah,
innit?
you're
Plug
gonna-
the-
I'm gonna start again, man. I'll
You're gonna
let
let us know
you
when that
inshallah.
happens anyhow.
Yeah.
But it was a good
Is the Instagram gonna stay the same?
I'm gonna change.
Might
it.
change it. Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
but
yeah.
that
One
Instagram
thing
will
for you,
change
though,
to whatever.
Let us know. We'll
I
put
want
it
a
on
quote
the
from
comments.
you that you would give to any youngsters advice, bro. Because you come with wisdom, bro. A lot of people don't know that. You got wisdom. Apart from being childish,
Yeah.
when I'm around anyhow,
Yeah.
you got wisdom. What's one quote you want to lead people with, man?
I always say this to people, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
And I hope
yeah.
it's what I think it is.
I think I know as well.
I
I
hope-
see it on the story every day.
Yeah. Go on.
So I always tell people, make sure you drink 2 liters of water every day, and you mind your business. Okay? When you're drinking water, 2 liters, you ain't gonna be minding anyone else's business, man. Mind your business.
I am around. Oh,